My name's Ellie, and I'm 28, living in a small apartment in Chicago, trying to piece together a life that feels like it's been unraveling for years. 2 years ago, I thought I had it all figured out. I was with Jake, my boyfriend of 4 years, the guy I thought I'd marry. We met at a coffee shop in Wicker Park. He spilled his latte on my shoes, laughed it off, and bought me a new pair the next day. He was charming, all dimples and easy apologies, the kind of guy who could make you feel like the only person in a crowded room. We built a life together, date nights at dive bars, lazy Sundays, binge-watching true crime, plans for a future that felt so close I could taste it. I trusted him. God, I trusted him with every part of me. But trust? It's fragile. It's glass. And when it shatters, the pieces don't just cut. They bury themselves deep. It was a Thursday night, humid and sticky, the kind of Chicago summer evening where the air feels like it's clinging to you. I was at our apartment scrolling through my phone, waiting for Jake to get home from what he said was a late meeting. He'd been working long hours at his marketing job, or so he told me. I didn't question it. Why would I? He'd always been upfront, always texted if he was running late, always kissed me like he meant it when he walked through the door. But that night, something felt off. My stomach was twisting, this quiet little knot I couldn't explain. I kept checking my phone, but no texts, no calls, just silence. Around 10 p.m., I got a notification, a random Instagram tag from a friend, Sarah. She'd posted a story at some rooftop bar in the Loop, all fairy lights and clinking glasses. I tapped it, expecting to smile at her usual goofy captions, but then I saw him, Jake. In the background, leaning close to some woman I didn't know, his hand on her lower back, her head tilted back, laughing. My heart stopped. It literally felt like someone hit pause on my pulse. I zoomed in, my thumb trembling, and there he was, my Jake, looking at her the way he used to look at me. I don't know how long I stared at that screen. Seconds? Minutes? It was like the world tilted, and I was falling without moving. My first thought was, this is a mistake. He wouldn't. I called him, straight to voicemail. I texted, "Where are you?" Nothing. I messaged Sarah, my fingers shaking so bad I could barely type. "Who's with you in that story?" She replied almost instantly. "Oh, that's Jake and some girl from his office, I think. Saw them at the aviary. You okay?" Some girl from his office. Some girl. The words felt like a punch to my chest, stealing my breath. I grabbed my keys, my purse, didn't even change out of my sweatpants, and drove to the aviary. The whole way there, my mind was screaming, he's not cheating, there's an explanation, he loves you. But my heart was already breaking. I walked into that bar like I was walking into a war zone. The place was packed, all sleek cocktails and low lighting, but I spotted him immediately. He was at a corner table, his arm around her, their faces so close they could have kissed. She was beautiful, blonde, sharp cheekbones, wearing a dress I'd never have the confidence to pull off. And Jake, he was smiling, that same smile I thought was mine. I stood there, frozen, my sneakers squeaking on the polished floor, my heart hammering so loud I thought everyone could hear it. I don't know what made him look up, but he did. His eyes met mine, and I swear I saw the color drain from his face. "Ellie," he said, standing so fast his chair scraped back. The woman looked confused, her hand still on his arm. I didn't wait for an explanation. I turned and walked out, my vision blurring, my chest so tight I could barely breathe. He caught up to me outside, grabbing my wrist. "Ellie, wait, it's not what you think." I yanked my arm away, my voice shaking but loud. Don't lie to me, Jake. I saw you. He started stammering, something about her being a coworker, a client, a friend. But his eyes, they were guilty. They were screaming what his mouth wouldn't say. I got in my car and drove home, tears streaming down my face, the city lights blurring into streaks of color. When I got back to our apartment, I locked the door. He showed up an hour later, banging on it, begging me to let him in. I didn't. I sat on the couch, staring at the life we'd built. Our photos on the wall, the blanket we'd bought together at a flea market, the coffee mugs with our initials. It all felt like a lie. I opened my phone and went through his Instagram, his texts, anything I could find, and there it was, buried in his messages, a thread with Katie from work, flirty emojis, late-night texts, plans to meet up. My stomach churned. This wasn't a one-time thing. This had been going on for months. I cried until my throat was raw, until my eyes were swollen, and my chest ached like it had been hollowed out. I kept asking myself, how did I miss this? How did I not see? I'd given him everything, my trust, my future, my heart, and he'd taken it and handed it to someone else. The betrayal wasn't just him with her. It was the months of lies, the nights he'd kissed me goodnight while texting her, the promises he made while breaking them behind my back. The next morning, I packed a bag. I couldn't stay in that apartment, surrounded by ghosts of a life that didn't exist anymore. I called Sarah, who let me crash at her place in Lakeview. For days, I was a mess. Crying, not eating, replaying every moment, wondering what I'd done wrong. Was I not enough? Too clingy? Too boring? But then something shifted. I was staring at my reflection in Sarah's bathroom mirror, my eyes red, my hair a mess, and I realized this wasn't my fault. I hadn't failed him, he'd failed me. That's when I started to rebuild. I blocked Jake on everything. I got a new job, a better one, at a marketing firm downtown. I moved into my own place, a tiny studio in Logan Square, and filled it with things that were mine. Plants, books, a painting I bought at an art fair. I started therapy, unpacking the hurt, the betrayal, the way it had chipped away at my trust in myself. It wasn't easy. Some nights I still hear his voice, see his smile, and it cuts. But I'm learning to fill those cracks with something stronger. Looking back, I don't hate Jake. I hate what he did, how he made me feel small, invisible, replaceable. But I'm not those things. I'm Ellie, stronger than I knew, rebuilding from the ground up. And if you're watching this, if you've ever been betrayed like I was, know this, you're not alone. The pain is real, but so is your strength. You'll rise. I'm proof of that. So that's my story. It's not pretty, but it's mine. And for the first time in a long time, I'm okay with that.